Before brunch going, man. Real talk, man. Gooch, I got you. French, I got you. Boy, I got you. Flocka. Mentally ill, please someone call a doctor. 911, it's emergency, go get a doctor. You don't know by now, boy, they call me Waka Flocka. Got a bad habit, I might OD of yappers. Whole bunch of choppers for my enemies. Devil into me, my mind on injury. I'm in front of the jury like I'm guilty. Shouted, tried me, so I killed them off GP. Mom, I'm sorry, I can't let you bury. Don't worry, just commissary. And some letters plus some phone time, mama. What's the golden rule? Don't turn on my partners. I'ma ride, I'ma live, I'ma die for my motherfucking dog. I'ma rob, I'ma steal, I'ma kill for my motherfucking dog. I'ma ride, I'ma live.
We don't have a lot of motherfucking time. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have. So tonight we are going to be going over the red flags, baby girl. We are going to be going over the red flags, people. Now, I have compiled a list in my mind while I was taking a nap with my cats. And then I went to the liquor store, buy some Newport St. Balcamots and some Jose motherfucking Cuervo. You saw me, but now you do not. Okay. Now, I have a list of red flags. And we're going to go through them. And if anyone has these red flags, literally avoid them at all costs. Now, there are levels to the red flags. Okay. There are levels of intensity, meaning I might have to still deal with you even though you have this red flag, but it is dependent on my decision of why. So these are my red flags. These are my list of red flags, okay? This is my list. And if I see this, I mostly say, hell to the nah. You can know a lot about a person by a lot of little things. Okay? So this is my list, and this is about judging people intensely. So you can know who to have in your life. Y'all be talking about don't judge, don't judge, don't judge. Bitch, I better judge. Otherwise, you're gonna creep in my life. It's always the people. Anybody who says don't judge, that is a red flag. Avoid them at all costs. Now, I will let you know at all costs, like literally do not entertain them at all. Like delete their number from the phone now. Okay? Now, some red flags are lesser than others. Like, okay, that's a red flag, but I will limit my dealings with you, red flag. Okay? And these are gender neutral. It applies to all genders, all skin tones, male, woman, over the age of 25. Okay? It does not matter. Covers all territories. It does not matter what you look like, your ethnicity. This is about human beings and the red flags thereof. If they use multiple consonants or vowels unnecessarily, avoid at all costs. For instance, anybody who texts you this in this manner, I'm going to put it on the screen. If they say yes, anyone who puts this in a text message, avoid, I delete you from my number immediately. If you are adding extra vowels like okay, like this, lots of K's, I avoid you at all costs. That is a red flag. I'm deleting you from my phone immediately. Okay? Anyone who uses extra vowels and consonants in any social media posts like life is a breeze. Anyone who posts this as a caption, avoid at all costs. Okay? Life is so easy. Anyone who types like this, avoid at all costs. I'm not going to explain why. These are just the red flags. Okay? Hello, Mission Command, Star Trek, do you hear me? Okay. Avoid at all costs. This is my red flags. If I see anybody on social media typing like that, it's been so easy. I avoid you at all costs. Nope. Hey, anyone who does that, hey, Now, if the first text I receive from a guy, when I first meet him and this is what he messages me, block him now. If he says, hi, smiley face, immediately block him. I don't do hi, smiley face. Red flag. If they are wearing a bucket hat, red flag. I discriminate. Goodbye. Red flag. Okay. If they listen to the following artists religiously, like they are a fan, if they are a fan of these artists in this order, Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, red flag, I don't associate with you. Goodbye. I don't associate with you at all. At all. A red flag for me. These are my red flags, meaning I avoid you at all costs. Some red flags are lesser than others. If they read the Bible every day, red flag. I gotta go. All right, give me a moment. I gotta roll up something real quick. If they don't smoke weed, I mean, it's kind of a red flag, but I understand. But if they're like super like anti-weed, like hell to, red flag. If they're like, this is my red flags. Okay.
I'ma die for my motherfucking dog. I'ma rob, I'ma steal, I'ma kill for my motherfucking dog. A lot of niggas dissing me, they let me know they missing me. I've been down for some months, now it's time to make history. With these evil ass thoughts, it feel like Satan just entered me. I'ma pull through this shit, I don't need no nigga to pray for me. I was told to calm down and spit my pain on the mic. I dropped one mixtape, 6 months later my course to flight. Oh, they do it, got them hype. Let them guts out, make them fight. I go hard in the pain, you can tell that on sight. I'm the mixtape prince, ain't no nigga fucking with me. I'm from Plain County, Riverdale, was born in New York. Northside Queens to be exact. Briscoe, we a wolf pack. I could taste these niggas' flesh, I can smell these niggas fail. Riverdale, I'ma ride, I'ma live, I'ma die for my motherfucking dog. I'ma rob, I'ma steal, I'ma kill for my motherfucking dog. I'ma ride, I'ma live, I'ma die.
If he messages me, you didn't text me back, mama, red flag. You didn't text me back, mama. Red flag, goodbye. I've already blocked you in my mind. Okay? Red flag. Okay? If he believes in Jesus, red flag, I do not approach the bench. Goodbye, I gotta go. See, tonight is about having fun. This is also the thematic nature of this evening. We're not figuring it out anymore. When it comes to male and female, it's just going to be continuous problems. There's nothing to figure out. If you're still giving relationship advice in 2022, you are a cornball. You are a fucking cornball. And you are a red flag. Oh, hi, everybody. Does everyone have your pens and pencils ready? Let me teach. Does anyone know what a penis is? Does anyone know what a vagina is? Does everyone know where the dick goes? Like, why are you teaching biology? How dehumanizing to tell me how to be with somebody. Ain't nobody know how to be with anybody right now. Nobody knows how to be in a relationship. Nobody has the answers. That's why I don't care anymore. I promise you, I do not care. I thought as I was shaving my legs, and I thought to myself as I was shaving my legs, wow, this is a lot of acres to mow. You know what I mean? Like, it just goes on. And nobody wants to hear about this, but it is highly annoying. Shaving this large body. Y'all are disrespectful as fuck. I am 5'9". Okay? I am 5'9". I have a lot to go. I have a lot to cover here. There's a lot of leg mass, bro. All these I don't give a fuck what you lower your expectations. Lower your expectations. Okay? I just have accepted I will never make anyone happy, and I feel relieved when it comes to the opposite sex. And I feel fine with that. I literally do not care. I literally do not care. There's no repairing the situation that is male and female. There's this saying, men are from Mars and women are from, okay, so then why are we keep discussing the problem? Just know that we come from separate planets and we'll never understand each other. I'm sick of these, what do men want? Who knows? I don't know. I genuinely do not know what men want. I have no idea. Don't even fucking care. I'm not trying to figure it the fuck out. Don't care anymore. I don't care what you motherfuckers want. I have no idea what you motherfuckers want. And I'm not trying to figure it out. I genuinely do not give a fuck. Okay? And because of that, I am mostly stress-free. Mostly. Who wants to spend all of their days stressing about what does he want from me? What does he want from me? What does he need from me? What does he want from me? What does he want me to look like? Like, I don't give a fuck. What? I don't know. I have no idea what the fuck he wants. I don't really think about it anymore. And I can promise you this. I'm not interested in having sex with literally anybody because y'all all turn me off. Okay? And I want you to know that. He wants to have sex on the first night. Of course, that's a red flag. Because is he being primitive with it? Of course not. Red flag, girl. I need to smoke this weed. Let me go smoke this really quick. Is it raining? Okay. I am not trying to meet anyone tonight. I don't give a fuck who's out. I'm just genuinely turned off. I'm just going out. I'm just going to be in my own world. That's the best place for me to be. Totally oblivious to what's happening, not invested in people's I don't care. I'm just going to be out in my own space world. Space world, I genuinely could give two fucks what's happening on Earth with the humans. I don't care. I don't care. It's too much drama for me to worry about. Who wants to be in a fucking relationship? It's just I can't even meet a dude to start a relationship. And it's difficult enough to meet a guy to just start talking. Like, if it's that difficult to meet a dude to just talk, like, I can't imagine what being in relationships like these days. I'm good. I promise you I'm fine. I'm done being sad that I'm single. It's over. I'm single again. I'm back on the prowl. I thought it was perfect, but I don't know how. I got some more red flags for you. I got some more red flags. I can tell you how I know if a bitch likes anal or not. You know that some bitches don't even like dick in their pussy at all? It's so raw.
I'm single again, back on the prowl. I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again, back on the prowl. I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again. You know how they do, how they act, see you with another man and they want you back. My still fat, they still checking for me, and never will you find another like me. And I don't care what your friends say, what we had was like Jay and Beyonce. Or was it all a dream? Backseat in the Phantom, sipping that lean. We party like rock stars, we sex like porn stars. I text you a million bars. Back on the prowl, I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again, back on the prowl. I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again. Calling me, apologizing. Don't even start it. Hope you find what you're looking for. Back on the market. Let's agree to disagree. Don't explain to me. I got my own money. There's nobody I need my own space. I'm single again. Who's who I'm mingling with? Ball players in the seats of the game. Ringside still doing my thing. Change my number, switch my cards up. 6 months with your max, your cards up. It all started so promising. Got my own diamond, so I came back to promise ring. Back on the prowl, I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again. Back on the prowl, I thought it was perfect, I don't know how. I'm single again. Wait a damn minute. It ain't over till I say we finish. Till I get my hair, then I sit back.
There's a raccoon in my backyard. It's a big raccoon. Yes, that's a good sign. The spirit of the bandit is with us. The spirit of the thief in the night is with us. Anytime a raccoon comes in your backyard, that is a sign of luck. An ancient Native American proverb, girl. They don't want us to have fun. That's really what we're dealing with. They don't want us to have fun. They've given us, they force-fed us piecemeal. They've just oppressed us. They don't want us to have a good time. But we are going to have a good time tonight. And who am I talking about? Who doesn't want us to have a good time? The miserable, bitter-faced, screw-faced basics from Planet Misery. From Planet Bottom Bitch. Let me tell you something. If one of her main food groups is hot Cheetos, that's a red flag. I avoid her at all costs. Okay? I avoid her at all costs. Bucket hats, that's just a red flag. I just can't get over the red flag. I cannot, anybody who texts me, hi, smiley face, you gotta go. You gotta go. You're a psycho. See, you got to know yourself. You can't rely on somebody else's red flags to guide you. You know, what turns you off may not turn me off. So I'm not trying to end up like, you don't want to end up like somebody else's shit, you know. Do you want to end up with somebody else's mess? So that's why I know I have my own list of hail to the nulls. I don't rely on somebody else's hail to the nulls because do I want to end up in their situationship? Do I want their relationship? Do I want what they got? Hail to the null. You know, if I were to really build this list over the course of a while, I mean, we'd pretty much be Xing out most of humanity. Exactly. Humanity is a red flag. Let me smoke this goddamn weed real quick. Let me play some delightful music. Of course, I have to play this song. Are we not sick of it? I'm not. I'm not sick of it yet. And that should be a red flag for you.
Man, fuck these niggas. I'ma spare everything but these niggas. I tip a gun and gun, but these niggas take the knife off it and cut these niggas. Yeah, and fuck these bitches. I swear I care about everything but these bitches. I don't care. I so what these bitches, and I put young moolah in me above these bitches. If it ain't broke, don't break it. And if he ain't shook, I'm gonna shake him. Hope I don't look weak, cause when a wolf cry wolf, you still see that wolf teeth, motherfucker. Futuristic handgun. If you act foul, you get 2 shots and 1. I'm at your face like Lancome. You niggas softer than Roseanne, son. Hey, you cannot reach me on my Samsung. I'm busy fucking the world and giving the universe my damn tongue. Crazy motherfucker, I am one. But the crazy thing is, I began one. All white bricks, I'm straight like it's jumping back to 36, nigga. Big house, long hallways, got 10 bathrooms. I could shit all day, nigga. And we don't want no problems. Okay, you're a girl with some goons, you a goblin. Yeah, it came on the beat. I fuck around and leave a nigga brains on the street. Ooh. Now pop that pussy. I bring it to my bedroom and pop that pussy. And we be steady mobbing. Won't keep my side, big ballin' is my hobby.
What the fuck is up? It's Gucci Man the G. That's Titty Boy, no pity boy, bitch got city the city boy. So I see so no Nike boy, just Gucci, Louis Prada, excuse me, Gucci man keep shitting on me. Why that boy keep buying shit? He still on a cock and helmets, bandanas on car antennas. No, we do not talk to strangers, just cut off these niggas' fingers. Gucci.
My weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. You will never marry me. I will always be a G. Ain't no love up in me, sissy. You can see me on my grind. Even in the middle of darkness, Lady Dead will always shine. All I need is an any and my money plus my weed. Rest assured my music thumping, but support that's guaranteed. All these whack-ass female rappers wanna sound like Lady Dead. You should give up on your rap and you should work a job instead. Cheap and plenty haters, and because my pockets ain't on me, you will never top my level and receive what I achieve. Got my own damn car, my own damn cheese, don't depend on no man. You can save your Mac and baby, I don't need no wedding band. Ain't no cooking, ain't no cleaning, that ain't in my DNA. And these suckers trying to date me, best believe they gon' get paid. Take your car keys and your wallet, cause I'm trying to have some things. And this body got you hypnotized, can't get me out your brain. I don't need your itty bitty dick, I just need cheese and beef. I don't want relationships, especially no family. All I need is my weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. You will never marry me. I will always be a G. All I need is my weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. All I need is my weed in my enemy. You will never marry me. I will always be a G. Music bumping, Vincent Satan, cause we
Anyone who calls me mommy or mama or any variation of mother, red flag. I X you out immediately. You're immediately blocked in my brain. Even if I keep typing, because I have this thing that I do where there's a wall that goes up the moment somebody does one of the red flags that I'm mentioning. And I could do, a million streams on this because it goes on and on the red flags that I have for you. So there are things that you do that alert me to you. And I just want you to know that I know that you know that I know that we both know that you're a motherfucking red flag to me, baby. Oh, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? There's lots of little things that say, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't trust any motherfucker who's always got condoms in his wallet. Red flag for me. These are my red flags. Your red flags are different. That's why you ended up with him and not me. And you ended up pregnant and not me. Ooh, what are we going to do? Call Roe versus Wade. Maybe we will. I don't know. Who has the grumpies about that? I didn't cry about that. Did anybody else cry about? If she's crying about Roe versus Wade, red flag. How many abortions do you need, bitch? How many times do you need to go to the clinic? Oh. If she's singing along to that song, Plan B, popping Plan B's, red flag for me, girl. Stay the fuck away from me. 20 miles is good, 50 miles is better, 100 miles is the best, bitch. Because I choose a distance that I stay from you, meaning I never talk to you. I might talk to you, but in certain dosages, or bitch, stay all the way across the other end of the earth, please, red flag. If he still collects Pokemon and he's over 30, go red flag. Red flag for me. These are my red flags. If he likes to eat hot dogs without the bun, red flag for me. Red flag for me. If he's always drinking soda more than water, red flag, girl. Does he drink water? If he doesn't hardly ever drink water, red flag for me. If he still drinks vodka and Red Bulls over the age of 30, red flag. If he's scared to touch the satanic Bible, red flag. How powerful is your Lord? Why are you scared to touch the satanic Bible? How powerful is your God? Not powerful enough, bitch. You can't even touch the book that somebody wrote about Satan, bitch. You weird pussy, bitch. Red flag. If he wears a white t-shirt and white tennis shoes to a bar, red flag. Because he will also text you, hi, smiley face, and that's a red flag. And if he tells me you need your back blown out, that's a red flag. Do not proceed. Do not proceed. If his first opening statement to me is, I like your tattoos, and that's his pickup line, red flag. If he dresses up like the beverage that he drinks at the bar, meaning he orders a Pat's Blue Ribbon and he's wearing a Pat's Blue Ribbon t-shirt, red flag. You got to know the signs, baby girl. If somebody's good or bad. What is wrong with you people? You can't see the shapes. People give you their 3D shape just by the little things that they do, and you can get the shape of their personality very quickly. Y'all be dragging these things out and then discovering after 3 years of somebody that they're a psychopath. It took you that long to figure it out? Then you're dumber than we all thought, bitch. You can know in an hour if somebody is a psychopath. You must not really want to know, girl, because you're not asking the right questions. You make me nervous, girl, for you. I'm worried for you. I'm more worried about you going to a bar than me. I know how to deal with these people. Do you? You're the one fucking them, baby girl. You stay on my mind. You're worried about me? Oh, you're worried about me? Red flag. You have too much stress in your life. Never trust a bitch that says, I'm worried about you. We'll relieve that stress, baby girl. When we're talking about toxicity, when we're talking about the culture, when we're talking about our community, we're talking about the people that make up the community and who has the red flags in our community. Who's making our community? We all move like gears in a machine, moving each other all motherfucking day. Your grooves are touching mine, and our wheels are turning together. And what are we creating together? Because we are all creators together. We are all creating at the same time, bouncing off of each other like little molecules. Everybody is affecting everybody. And anyone who says, I'm not affected by anyone, red flag. That's deep web lying. There's levels to lying. You can lie on the surface and you can lie to the core of the earth. I'd prefer to lie on the surface. Do you understand what I mean? The deeper the lie, the deeper the death. The deeper the lie, the deeper the death. The deeper the lie, the deeper the decay. How deeply do you want to die, bitch? I prefer a shallow grave, girl. Why do I need to go all the way down there? Some of y'all want to go to the center of the earth when you die. You know what I mean? You're just obsessed with the core of the earth, girl. Are you sure you want to go there? Do you know that we will all get what we want? Even what we think sometimes comes to pass. I cannot tell you how many times I've thought something that I wanted to happen and it happened. I just thought it. I didn't even say it out loud. I just thought it, bitch. You fantasize. And then some days you get a Newport cigarette and you say, baby boy, stay on. You know why I started smoking Newports? This is live happening. You're watching somebody become addicted to Newports in real time. But I'm telling you the end at the beginning, right? It's like, I'm going to tell you guys how I got hooked on heroin. And you're watching me inject for the first time. So we're seeing the entire thing play out in a single second. How did I get addicted to Newports? I met a guy who smoked them. It's that simple. Transference, the power of transference. You pick up little things about people. It's like picking up little dust particles and you start taking on their attributes and their traits. If you're saying that's not possible, you're lying. Everything about you picked up somewhere else and we just keep passing each other around. Are our personalities stagnant? No, I've given myself to you. You become me, parts of me. And you gave yourself to me and I became parts of you. We just cannibalize each other all fucking day, don't we? That's why we dress the same. That's why you have a shirt that somebody else has. That's why I have some shorts that somebody else has. These are not one of a kind. I also have a lighter that somebody else has. I also have a phone. I have lots of things that other people have. Nothing I have is really unique. This is not unique. This is not unique. This is not unique. What's unique about anything that I have? Are they one of a kind items? Of course not. They're mass produced. So I'm one of many people. You know how many people have that pot right there? Ain't nothing special about it. Right? Ain't nothing special about it, baby. What makes you special? If you say your clothes, and that's the first thing you think of is what you dress like, because that's most of you. You think because of what you wear, baby girl, that's what makes you special. Do you know how many people have that? You know how many people have that? Wrangler jeans. You know how many people have good American jeans? And you know how many people have that shirt that you got? What brand is it? Exactly. You know how many people have that shit, bitch? So that's you being yourself. Oh my God, what a boring conversation, right? You know how many people have that haircut? You know how many people have that haircut? You know what I mean? You know how many people go to that gym? You know how many people do that workout? You know how many people listen to that song? Nothing about you is unique. I mean, seriously. You know how many people go to that restaurant? You know how many people drink that drink? What about you is unique? Let's start there. If I say that question and I ask that question because asking is what I'm doing, and you say, what do you say? What about you is unique? That's a great question. And I don't like to think that I'm like anyone else, and it irks me. It just pisses me off that I would ever be like anyone else. That is so offensive, that I'm the worst being myselfer of all time. You know what I mean? Like, I can't even be me. What a fucking failure. That's my only job in this life, is to be me, bitch. Like, I literally only have one job. What is my first job in this life? My first job, being my motherfucking self. Everything else is secondary. You know what I mean? And who the motherfuck am I, girl? Am I a bitch that likes to drink tequila with orange juice and Newports? Yes, I unfortunately am. I don't like this about myself, but this is what I've become. Thanks, America. When I came out of my mother's womb, did I say I want a Newport, bitch? How did such an innocent little girl become hooked on Newports and tequila? She was just a beautiful, smiling child. And now look at her, bald like the day that she was almost born. You know what I mean? Was she ever born? No, bitch. I'm crowning right now. I'm coming out of the closet, guys. I'm coming out of the closet. Wait for it. I haven't told you yet what I am. You know what I mean? You can't say anything yet because I'm coming out of the closet, meaning I'm doing a great reveal. You've been suspecting something about me for a very long time. You just can't put your finger on it. It's like there's just something about her. Something interesting. There's just something so interesting about her. Intriguing, even. She's an anomaly, they said. These are all the blurbs about me. You know the movies, like they have like these little ad libs about the movie. The greatest, most interesting movie that's ever been. A real tearjerker, you know. That's what people say. An anomaly. Very strange. Interesting, though. Intriguing, even. The intrigue. The intrigue. You know what I mean? Let's play some intriguing music. Intriguing music. Are you aware that that is a genre on YouTube? We have to put inspirational, interesting, intriguing music right now. As I come out of the closet. Hello. I am a laugh. You know why? Because I am a joke. It's a real joke. It is also filled with many multi-faceted punchlines. It's a joke that keeps on giving. It's endearing. It's something to rule the ages. There's no way it can be possible. That's why it's a joke. It's impossible. Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible. We don't even know how it works. We don't even know how it works. Talking about moi. We don't even know how it works. It's so crazy to us. An anomaly even. It's just so easy to not trust. Which way will it go? Which way will it foam? What does it say and what is its home? We're sick of riddling. What's wrong with her brain? It reminds me of insane. But mostly it makes sense, and that's what's scary to me. It makes so much sense that it's crazy, because I'm now crazy to me. And now she's the sane one among us. We've been calling her crazy. Now what does it mean? The tables have turned. You found out I was right. You found out that I was the panther that would be creeping around your house at night. I am the owl that sings. I am the panther that roars. I am the spider that crawls in your window and can open your doors. We are the many, the many. You laughed at us in our face. Now me 20 by 20. We are multiplying now. How now, brown cow? This is the rise of the zoo, the rise of the ark. You are the sow. You are the pigs. And I am the human. You are... The doggy will rule the world one day. And the kitty cats will play. And you laughed in their faces. Now dog is God. Yoki's the king. Yoki's the ruler of the universe. And I am in a cult. It's true. I am in a cult. That's me coming out of the closet. Oh, you were one of those simple-minded whores that said, she's gay, I knew it. You knew nothing. You literally knew nothing. Prove that I'm gay. Prove it, bitch. Bring your hottest lesbian to the bar tonight and see if I switch. Will I fall for the pussy? Will I fall for the cat? If Megan the Stallion DM me, would I respond to that? I will say, fuck Megan the hottie. Fuck Megan the dom. She could never dominate me, bitch. She's talking to Tom. I'm the owner of Facebook. I'm the owner of MySpace. I'll delete Megan the Stallion's motherfucking Instagram page. In my mind, you're gone. Telepathy wins. Y'all be for real just cracking me up. These humans, I tell you. You just gotta know this, man. Ever since I did shrooms, ain't been the same, man. Y'all be trying to put Humpty Dumpty back together again, and it ain't gonna work. Let me be crazy, Quit trying to make me make sense. It's not fun like that. You over there making all sorts of sense, AdSense. Sense, you over there sensicaing all day. Everything makes sense to me. Everything. Miss making sense all damn day. Everything I do maketh sense. Everything have you ever met a bitch who believes that she always makes sense? Let's see a show of hands. Why in the hell is there somebody out here in these motherfucking human streets? Why is somebody out here acting like they are a female and they make sense all goddamn day, every day, girl? Excuseth me. Do you have a pussy, bitch? Because we know you're crazy. Girl, how in the hell are you going to sit there and act like anything you does makes sense? We do not understand why you do what you do, girl. We see you, girl, and we have no idea why the fuck you did that. And then you looked at me and you did this. You said, and I said, okay. I hit you with it. I'm okay, girl. Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. But I'm not trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? That's why I didn't ask you no questions. I just saw you do that thing that made no sense to me. And I said, okay. And I just kept it moving. I'm not here. It's not my job to solve the mysteries of the universe. You are one of them. You don't make no sense to me. I have no idea why the hell you dyed your hair red, girl. That one day you did it. We didn't know why, girl. Girl, we have no idea why you were born with jet black hair, but you are now a blonde. I just wanted to change things up. Yeah, it's funny how you always want to change up the color of your hair, girl, but what you can't change up is that attitude. You know what I mean? That's why you don't make any sense to me. Why are you doing all those things? Because Like, what is your end goal? Hair, nails done, everything did. But why are you still mad all the time? Because why are you doing that? Like, are you like, why? Because you're always mad all the time, like literally all the time. Like you always have an attitude. Why do you always have the stanky leg on your face? It's like, why is your face doing the stanky leg? Because it's just always given like Pepe Le Pew, like your pussy stank. Because the way your face be turned the fuck in when you always doing the wiggle wiggle, you know, bob wobble they wobble they wobble. You know what I mean? Why is your whole upper like shoulders into the top of your head like giving like, you know, that flailing arm out front of the auto dealership? Like why are you doing the bobblehead all the motherfucking time? We do not know, girl. What? We're concerned about you and your Popeyes addiction, girl. We are, girl. We've said a few prayers in our circle. We are a little bit concerned about your hot Cheetos addiction, girl. We don't know if all that cheese powder is good for your brain, but what do I know, girl? You know what I mean? I know you're worried about me smoking this Newport, girl. Yeah, I'd be concerned too. I would. I know you should be concerned about my health as you look, you know, do the wobble, you know, all that you got going on. Looks like you got a little bit of a tick. You know what I mean? You got a tick. You're ticking, rickety, tickety, tabby looking ass, girl. Okay? So just make sure you can like get a chiropractic adjustment on that spinal cord, the way you be flopping your neck around. You know what I mean? And then are you doing snap your fingers, dancing? And you can do it all about, why are you always snapping your fingers when you talk? Are you trying to give us a song to dance to? Are you giving us a song? I mean, you did, and so I said, and I thought we were about to do a praise dance. Girl, because I want you to know, let me tell you something, baby girl. Let me tell you something. I have dealt with the rage of somebody straight out of prison. You don't understand. You bitches do not scare me when you come with the, and it's not that. I literally, all I can do is laugh in your face, girl. You know what I mean? All that neck rolling and snapping your fingers and popping at the mouth shit that you be doing does not intimidate me. All I can do is laugh because I have no idea what's going on. Are you having a seizure? Are you having a seizure, girl? I might call 911 the next time I see you do that because I don't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know. Like, I thought you were having a seizure, you know, when you started doing all that shit. And I say, and it's and a cat, you know. You gonna sit there looking like Sourpuss tonight again? Are you, Miss Sourpuss? Girl, we don't know why. You just bringing the vibe down, girl. Why are you going to go to the club and pout? Why are you going to the club like this? Let me show y'all bitches at the club. Let me impersonate these bitches at the bar, okay? Let's put on some like basic hoe club music, okay? This will give you the vibe. This is the club or the bar I'm going to tonight. This is what these hoes be doing. Girl, I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair. Girl, why are you whipping your head like that? That's why I shave mine. He ain't got nothing to grab onto, bitch. And I ain't gonna whip my ponytail in his face.
Go, shorty. it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip Bacardi like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you in the getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, you in the getting rough. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Rolls down, G's up. I see exhibit in the cutting, man. Roll that. Watch how I move, be mistake before I play up here. Been hit with a few, but I don't walk with a limp. In the hood, in the lady saying 50, you hot. They like me, I want them to love me like they love pop. But I in New York, the show to tell you I'm local. And the plan is to put the rap game in the choke. I'm fully focused, man. My money on my mind, got a meal out the deal and I'm still in the grind. Now shorty says she feeling my style, she feeling my flow. A girl from Wooded, they buy and they ready to go. Find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't into making love. So come give me a hug, if you're in the getting rough. You can find me in the club, bottle full of bub. Mama, I got what you need if you need to feel the buzz. I'm in the having sex, I ain't making love.
Now, I have this funny little trick, like when I smoke weed, I mean, on some real shit, like, I don't want to say nothing, man. Oh, you know what I mean? Like, when I smoke weed, bro, I for real don't want to say nothing. But sometimes the weed calls for it. Like, I have to say something. You know what I mean? Like, full relaxation, bitch, you ain't talking, but weed can stimulate some great conversations, bruh. Hey, what's even more interesting is when I'm high and he isn't, bruh. Like, you want to talk about an upper and a downer, man. Like, I've been high talking to all these niggas at this bar for like months or something, man. Like, I don't know, but there's been so many spliffs, so many gym visits, so many tequila drinks, bruh. Like, and it's like meeting these dudes. It's like, bruh, I'm high as shit. I'm talking to you, man, because I smoked a lot of weed, man, before I came out, man. And I'm talking to you, and you crazy, man. Like, you're tripping for real, man. Like, I just need you to know, bro, I'm high as shit, bro. And you for real tripping, man. Like, you out there, bro. Like, you way out there, my nigga. Like, come down to us. Like, wow, you tripping for real, man. Hey, like, wow, like, that's all I can say to the niggas I've already met. Grave, you know what I mean? Like, hey, bodies have been tossed, bodies have been lost. Big bodies everywhere, bodies on the boss, bitch. You know what I mean? Bodies on the boss, bodies on the house, bodies on the snitches, and bodies down her blouse. You know what I mean? No, you don't. Hey, mop them floors, girl. Get them chores done. Make that coin, hun. Make that coin, hun. Mop them floors, bitch. You don't know who's the snitch. Somebody in there not wearing underwear, okay? Who's getting fucked in the deep freezer, baby? Who's getting fucked down in the basement, at the moo place where burgers are greasy, bitch, and they fucking upstairs. We are not telling secrets in our girl. This is just underground radio. We know the street thugs. We know the gangbangers. Hopefully the feds ain't watching. I hope they do. I got so much information for you, baby. Where's the DA, baby? He's in prison, baby. Where's the local PD and the sheriffs? They're fighting all the territory. Keep your eyes to the streets. Keep your eyes to the homeless camp, baby. Keep your eyes on the rich and keep your ears on them roaches scuttling underneath your house, baby. You got to be aware of a little of everything, baby. But you didn't know that because you're on Instagram. You're on Instagram being an adult, getting the real news from the shade room. Yeah. Because it's really imperative that we know what Kevin Gates did today. You know, that's really going to change our lives, knowing what Nicki Minaj and Cardi B said today. Okay, what the fuck does that matter to me? If they follow celebrity gossip closely and they utilize it in everyday conversation when they're talking to you, red flag, red flag. I stay away from you. Do not come closer to me. I don't fuck with you. Red flag. Why you always want to bring up what celebrities are doing in conversation? Why would I give a shit what any celebrity? Like, why are we talking about that, boo? Why are we talking about that, girl? Now, Britney Spears and Elton John have a new song. Let's take a moment. I have to play this song. You know why? Because Britney Spears has been through it. But fuck her. But let's just pour one out. This is going to be the last song that Britney Spears ever makes. I promise you that. Promise you that, girl. Pour one out for Britney, girl. R.I.P. R.I.P., girl. Because she is not okay. Sometimes you can just see a death before it happens. We're about to lose one of our greatest icons of our generation. I want y'all to know that. Somebody very important is going to die, but it's going to have a bigger impact than when Michael Jackson and Kobe Bryant died. Because a famous musical artist is about to die. I've been knowing this for months. I just didn't know if it was going to be a rapper or a singer, but it's just going to be somebody that's really been a part of the last, let's just say 20 years of entertainment. And it's going to hurt harder than Michael, and it's going to hurt harder than Kobe. Mark my words. Mark my words. Okay. I just wanted to be the bearer of bad news for some of you. Beware if you're a Britney Spears fan. These are who I have bad voodoos about right now in terms of death. And tarot card reading, get your little tarot cards out, you know what I mean, for you specialists. I look into the crystal ball a different way. I can sense that a celebrity is about to die, but you have to be more specific. I mean, seriously, celebrities die every day. Local celebrities, local chef celebrities are always dying. Your father is a celebrity to your mother. You know what I mean? Everyone's a celebrity. There's just levels of celebrity. Okay? What do I mean by that? Well, let's define celebrity. Celebrity is somebody that a few people know, more than one, and everyone talks about them no matter what it is. So technically, we're all celebrities, baby. Welcome to being famous. If you've ever had anybody in your life talk shit about you at all, you are technically famous. If you've ever had one hater, just one, you're famous. If somebody's ever lied on you and made up rumors about you, you are famous. It's not fun being famous because you never know if they're whispering good or bad. You know what I mean? So there's levels to it. So the point is, in my crystal ball that I look into, okay, it's not the one you bought at the magic shop. It's not, I don't do tarot cards. I don't do any of the spiritual teams. And please don't ever insult me and say, you remind me of one of the, if you think you remember, no, I don't. I don't listen to Erykah Badu, girl. I don't have the spiritual starter pack. Okay. I don't buy crystals, girl. That's not good voodoo. Real voodoo priestesses know that. We don't use crystals, girl. Bad voodoo, bad karma. If she's got a lot of crystals, red flag. I'm just saying, that's a red flag for me. You know, 1 dream catcher, 2 dream. She's got more than 4 dream catchers in her house. You know, you might want to. If she bought them, that's a red flag. Technically, you're supposed to make the dream catcher yourself. The one who's getting the dream caught is the one that must make the dream catcher. So there is a very specific way to do Native American rituals, and you don't follow them properly. So you're not practicing Cherokee. Okay? You can't call yourself a witch when you're not doing it right. You don't get to buy a dream catcher and say, I'm a witch. I'm into Native American. You're not into Native American anything. Okay. Thank you. I just needed to say that. So I see a female celebrity dying soon, specifically in the music world. I see that very clearly. I just put my prayers up for Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Beyonce, and there's bad voodoo surrounding Britney Spears. There's death aura around all of these females. I see skeletons dancing. I see bad accident happening. I don't know if it's going to be which transportation, whether it be, remember Princess Diana? It's going to be the same thing, but it's going to be a musician, and it's going to hit harder than Diana dying. You know, it's about to be her anniversary, and bad voodoo begins to go at work because there is a replication ritual enacting itself, history repeating itself. People with the same karmatic, people who attach themselves to Diana's energy and wanted to be her and are obsessed with being her. Bad voodoo, let the dead bury the dead, is a real thing. You should never want to copy the dead. Okay? That's why people who copy Marilyn Monroe are cursed. If you're copying Princess Diana in any obsessive way, in any aspect of your life, you're cursed. Okay, Britney Spears has bad voodoo around her because she has assumed a lot of the identity qualities of Marilyn Monroe. She modeled herself after her persona in a lot of ways, right? Bad voodoo. Beyonce also has a lot of bad voodoo, very dark energy surrounding her, way around her, you know. Just the dark voodoo, I see dark waters around Beyonce. I dead ass mean this. I see dark waters. Have you ever, dark waters, not clear, light waters, like dark, stormy waters for Beyonce. I see a boat. I see a storm. I see a wine glass going overboard. You know? That's all I see. Megan Thee Stallion, I see a great fall. I see a stumbling. I see a toppling down. I see collapsing. I see that energy around her. Crumbling, even. Crumbling. There's a crumbling. You know, Beyonce doesn't have a crumbling. It's a tossing energy. Tossing is different than crumbling energy. You know, we are very specific with witchcraft. There can be a fire or a flood. Okay, that's simple. That's simple shit. Fire or flood, very easy to do, very easy to get popped off. Okay, I don't even worry about that anymore. I'm more attuned to personal magic now, like how specific can we be with what happens to you? You know, so if I want a ship to sink in the Atlantic and someone is on it, you know, and falls overboard because they're so drunk in love. We be all night, whoa, under the sea, and then under the sea in Little Mermaid. Da 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 dum ba ba dum ba ba dum ba da da dum ba ba dum ba ba da dum ba ba da dum ba. It's the irony for me, and that's what it's all about. This took a very dark, macabre Oh, we should listen to that. Okay. Oh, we didn't listen to this song first. This is Macabre. I need to put more orange juice. I also need to get ready to go in the next 45.
Running fast along the side. Let's get a board of earth and water. Fire from your hands.
I forgot a fucking lighter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow, but I did not need one. It's fine. I will use matches. All right. See how tables have now turned. Now I will be using cigarette. But no, I see a stumbling energy around Megan Thee Stallion. Okay, there it is. I see a toppling, a crumbling, a broken. I see a broken shoe that surrounds Megan Thee Stallion right now. I see, I hear and see broken, definitely giving Humpty Dumpty. Britney Spears, I see high speed, very high speed, frantic energy. I see a sunset. I see a smile, and I hear sail away, sail away, sail away. Have you ever seen that movie? It was one of Brad Pitt's first movies. One of, there's only one. I don't remember the exact. Was it 21 Monkeys? No. Thelma and Louise. Of course, the end scene, the iconic scene when they die. But they went out badassery. That's Britney Spears. You know, Britney Spears is not gonna go out without a bang. And you have to also understand that these people are terrified of aging. Beyonce does not want to grow old. Britney Spears does not want to grow old. Desiring to be forever young is very, very dangerous. What a macabre stream this is becoming. I didn't mean for it to become so dark, but oh well. I don't need to bring this right now. But this is what I feel like talking about because I am high. Some people will die incredibly violent deaths because they want to. They want to. Have you ever heard the term or phrase, you're asking for it? Some people are asking for it. Have you ever heard the term poking the bear or playing with fire? Yes, some people are asking for it. They're doing it to bait you, you know, and I've taken the bait. You know why? Because I've chosen to participate. You know, it's where you put your energy. I was content with just, you know, minding my own business and living my life, you know, just not involving myself with anybody, honestly. I haven't been involved with literally anybody beyond Okama for real, like in terms of like intensity. Haven't been, you know, only a handful of people that I've been involved with outside of Okama in the last 6 years. Handful meaning 2 handfuls. I have not been inside the world, dealing with the world, you know. But I got baited into it. I got involved, you know. And I've always been involved. But I don't think it's a good idea for most of you to try to talk to me. Why would you set yourself up for that? I am not confused. Anyone who's come up to me at a bar knows what they're getting into. They're asking to be murdered. You approach the throne and you say, "Can I die now?" And I say, "Of course. Which way do you want to go out? Because that's your right. You will die, you know, as the queen of death that I am. Which way do you want to go out?" That's it, you know. And once you decide, then that's how you're going to die. I don't make the decision on how you're going to die. That's why I'm not a murderer. You decide how you're going to die. And I say, true that. Right? Of course not. This bitch is nuts. I know. It makes no sense at all. Nothing I do makes any sense as you sit there doing what all day? You going fishing doesn't make any sense to me. You playing video games doesn't make any sense to me. You going to the coffee shop staring at your computer makes no sense to me. You getting married makes no sense to me. So I guess we agree on us not making sense to each other. Most of the shit you do makes no sense to me. So I guess we're both confused, but we're not going to ever not be confused about each other. It's never going to make sense. So quit trying to make sense of shit that can never make sense. We've decided that I don't make sense, so quit trying to figure it out. Because it doesn't make sense, and it can't make sense. And it will never make sense. You know what I mean? So don't hurt yourself overanalyzing me, churning up that brain. You know, I don't want you to think too hard. Don't know why anyone was thinking of me at all, honestly. That's what was most peculiar to me and confusing to me, that anyone was ever thinking of me so profusely that they're blowing steam out their ears and nose. I've never thought anything I've done is that interesting for anyone to analyze and show any motherfucking attention, to call intriguing or interesting or crazy for you to motherfucking analyze. I don't think anything I do is that interesting. I'm never interested in it. I do something and I get bored immediately. That's how uninteresting I find myself and everything that I do. I'm not absorbed in anything that I do. I'm never impressed with myself. I can draw, I can tap myself, I can paint, I can play the violin, I can play the piano, I can play the viola, I can play the drums, I can go to the gym, I can lift weights, I can fucking run, I can walk, I can cook, I can read, I can do a lot of shit, and I'm not impressed by anything I motherfucking do. I can write rhymes, I can make instrumentals, I can make beats, I can compose music, I can do a lot of shit. What can I do? What can you? I can knit. I can make crab nets. I know how to crab. I know how to fish with a net. I can make a fire. I know how to cook over a fire. I know how to cook full course meals over a fucking fire. I know how to be outside for long periods of time, meaning months at a time, and be okay and not cry because I'm outside for months at a time. You know, I know how to take care of a campground, a campsite, if we're talking about camping. I know how to do all that shit. I know how to pack everything in a car. I know how to live off everything I can fit in my car. That's a skill. We're talking about skill set. I know how to survive with very little. I know how to make ends meet with very little. I know how to pay for a lot of shit with very little. I know how to stretch $1. I also know how to spend $1 on what matters. Like, why spend money on clothes when I'm just going to go through them and get bored with them real easy? That's why I go to Goodwill. Why would I invest the full price when I just going to get bored with it really easily anyways? That's me, because I got to know me. So I go to Goodwill. Disposable clothing. All the shit in my fucking, when I wear it once, I'm over it. I don't want to see it again. I know me. Skill set. I know how to cook and clean. I know how to keep a clean house. I know how to mow the grass without a mow. I know how to mow the grass in a lot of different ways. I know how to ride on a ride and roll lawnmower. I know how to herd cows. I know how to motherfucking feed chickens. I know how to take care of animals. I know how to feed animals. I know how to work on a farm. I know how to grow a garden. I know how to grow herbs. I know how to grow vegetables. I know how to make tinctures. I know how to make poultices. I know how to use herbs to make you better, bitch. I know how to treat you without you ever having to go to a doctor. I know what to prescribe to you for your hair. I know what's going on with your scalp. I know why you have itches on your ass. I know what to give you in this house based off of plant matter to make you feel a little bit better. I know how to do all that. Skill set. I know how to tie-dye clothes. This is shit I know how to do. I know how to use Logic Pro X. I know how to use GarageBand. I know how to record music. I know how to compose. I know how to read music. Like, I can play jazz music. I can play on violin. I can play jazz. I can play rock. I can play country. I can play hip hop. I can play classical. I can play gospel. I can play blues. I can play in all those styles. Okay. Next. I know how to swim. Okay. This is a skill. I know how to find mushrooms. I know which mushrooms to eat. That's a skill. I know how to identify and prepare some wild plants. I know how to make alcohol out of fermented berries and motherfucking bananas. I've made it. I've made alcohol out of motherfucking wine, out of mulberries without using yeast. Whoop-de-doo. I know how to make motherfucking perfume from scratch. Whoop-de-doo. I know how to survive mosquito season without mosquito netting and fucking mosquito spray and not die, bitch. Done that. I know that's a skill. Whoop-de-doo. Right? I can sing a little bit. I can hold a tune. That's a skill. I know how to tattoo myself. I know how to tattoo. I can tattoo you without a gun. So if we don't have electricity, we can still motherfucking tattoo. I've tried to make sure I have enough skills and things to do without electricity to keep me entertained in any situation. So I know how to be without electricity, and I know how to have things to do without electricity and keep myself entertained, because I live with that mindset, because I live without electricity for so fucking long. I live in an electric-free state of mind using electricity, meaning I mostly don't give a fuck. That's why I don't have a TV, girl. You understand? I know how to shoot a gun, you know. I don't know how to fucking do all the other shit with a gun, but I know how to shoot a gun. I know how to point. I know how to hit the target. I got a good motherfucking aim, just a natural aim, you know. I didn't do a lot of practicing, but I hit a good target from a whiles away, and it didn't take me that long to figure it out. So, I mean, I guess I got good motherfucking aim. I know how to shoot a bow and arrow and hit the motherfucking target. I could pull on a 40-pound draw. So I know how to throw a throwing knife. I'm not as efficient at throwing knives, but I know how to toss one at your motherfucking head if I need to. Okay, what else can I do? Let's see what skills. I know how to make different types of coffee. I know how to make coffee with just the grounds in a pot. You know, if that's all you got, I know how to do that, because you got to be able to do a lot of things in a lot of different ways to know that you're proficient at it. You might be a good cook, but are you a good cook over all aspects of flame? Well, you can cook over a stove, but can you cook over a grill? Can you cook over a fire? You better be able to master all motherfucking three to call yourself the master motherfucking chef, bitch. Can you cook that same meal over a fire, bitch? If you can, I wouldn't call you a good cook. I've made spaghetti over a fire. I've cooked a whole fucking turkey over a fire, bitch. I've made cornbread and cookies over a fire, bitch. What does this mean? Nothing, because I'm not impressed by myself. That's the point. I don't motherfucking care. But people talk, and people discuss, and people analyze and say weird things to me. And I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. And that's why you're a red flag to me. Because I don't get it, bruh. And I'm mostly creeped out by people. I just stomach them. Like, tonight is a ritual of me torturing myself for fun, because I really don't like going to the bar. I forced myself to like it, to just face one of my old fears, which is socializing, because I've just been antisocial. Like, I did at some point have a fear of people. And then I thought it was a dislike, but then I knew it was a fear. Like, I get very anxious around people. Then I'm like, and this can't do. I got to stop being afraid of you, you know? And then I feel more comfortable now because I was scared of people because I did not know if I understood people. So I just mostly stayed away from them because I wasn't sure of myself. If you're not sure of yourself, if you are insecure, there's no way that you can know how to deal with people. There's no way. The first step, I mean, before you can deal with anybody, you have to know thyself. So you could never know how to adequately deal with anybody if you don't know yourself. There's no fucking way. So that's when I realized that shit, I was tripped the fuck out and it scared me because I'm like, holy fuck, I knew I needed to exile myself from people because I'm like, I have got to figure myself out because the way my life is going in 2009, when I started to realize this shit, 2010 is when I started to realize I'm like, I have got to get out of this fucking shit and find myself somehow alone because it's too much in my head. It's too much noise. It's too many people. I felt like everybody in the years 2009 and I felt like there's that show Mother or that movie Mother when all the people are just pouring into the house and you're just getting torn in every direction. You just feel everyone's energy is just like you don't even know what to do. You don't know how to deal with any of these people. You just feel overwhelmed and consumed by people. You feel like people are just owning your fucking life. So the only thing that I knew to do was to motherfucking escape and go into some sort of fucking exile, right? So going to the bar at this point, because I don't need to drag this out too much longer, plus it's raining, I can't do anything right now. It's just torturing myself because I do not, bringing myself into the present moment, I do not enjoy going out and socializing. I do it for a reason because a certain aspect of it gives me pleasure, but I am not enjoying the people that I'm talking to necessarily. What I do is to make it tolerable, I try to find one positive thing about them, and I just keep that in the forefront of my mind as I'm talking to them, because the thing about me is I'm not an asshole. So, I mean, I am an asshole, but it's like a delay. I play the game of, because it's how you choose to play it, right? If I go to a bar, I could choose to play it that the moment somebody walks up to me and I know I'm not interested, I tell them to fuck off. And that's me just being a brutal asshole. But I've taken the soft approach of just soft life approach of like, it's not that big of a deal. I'm sitting here. I'm not going to make a big deal about it. If somebody approaches me and I'm not interested in them, I'm not going to humiliate them and embarrass them because it's not that big of a deal. There's no need for me to be that brutal of an asshole. So I temper those things because some people are into that. Like the moment if you walk up to them, and I've seen dudes approach females at the bar and the females make this big deal about like, ew, go away. And it's like, there's really no need for that. You don't have to humiliate somebody if you're not interested in talking to them. There's some like, where's your maturity? I'm a grown woman. All this, ew, get away from me. Like, that's so fucking immature. Like, you are a grown woman. A grown man is approaching you at a bar. Okay? You're not interested in talking to him. Can you not just say that? Do you have to make this big scene and like try to humiliate him? You know there's a lot of dudes that talk to me at the bar and I know I'm not interested, but I just kind of be like, I'll hear him out a little bit. Then I'm just like lightly, politely and let him know I'm really not trying. I just don't feel like talking. Okay. No offense to you. I'm just not interested in you. Instead of wasting I don't want to waste their time. Number one, because I know what they're trying to look for something and it's fuck them. It is fuck them, but there's a right way to go about doing things. Or maybe there's not. Because a part of me is just like, you know what? I've been that person. And like Barack Obama said, bitch, maybe I should just be a dick. Because that option is still on the table. The moment you walk up to me and I can feel it's bullshit, go the fuck away, bitch. You know, because watch what happens if I don't. Look at the dudes I've been dealing with. Had I said, go the fuck away, bitch, the first time I saw them, we would have never had a negative story to tell because they were going to be that anyways. So by me sensing it immediately, I saved myself the trouble. Instead of letting it play out, which is what I've been doing. That's the whole point of the red flags. You already know the deal. You already know the deal. The moment you meet somebody, you know the deal. You already see it all the way to the end in a flash. And then, so why do you let it play out? Are you that fucking desperate? And then that person starts occupying your energy. It's just a little, I've noticed this, like I've gotten my energy field, I guess you could call it, finely tuned. I can feel when somebody just takes a little nibble on me. It's those little nibbles they take of your energy. And I'm like, I want to get it down to you ain't taking no bites off my energy. Being a parasite. We're just talking about parasites. You know, these fucking parasites. And the parasite is a fat person, not literally physically fat. They're gorging on something. And you got people who are not like just, you have the parasites that want to consume one whole person, but you have the parasites that like to take little nibbles from lots of people. You know what I mean? They just have lots of people they just take little nibbles of, and they'll go to that person, take a few nibbles of, then I'll go over here and take a few nibbles of. So they don't, in their own mind, they're not being too greedy. You know what I mean? But you have some people who do want to just keep chomping on one person. So the nibblers, they love to just run up to you with all the little compliments because that's their way in to start siphoning off your fucking energy. And it's a real motherfucking thing. And I'm keeping this in mind because this gets into don't waste any motherfucking time. You shouldn't waste a drop of your energy on anybody. We're talking about wasting. You should never waste a drop. And we have been wasteful with our energies, have we not? Why do we waste our energy on people? You better know what you're doing. Otherwise, you might be wasting your time. And that's a betrayal of yourself. And that's a message for everybody. You got to put yourself in the position, baby girl, and baby girl applies to everybody, to stop wasting your energy. Because you only have one motherfucking life to live. Literally one. You cannot get a goddamn drop. I weighed life in terms of water droplets, not TikTok. Water is time. So don't waste a drop of your fucking life on anybody. We're talking about wasting. Investing, there's nothing wrong with investing your energy, drops of you in somebody. There's nothing wrong with it. We're talking about investing. Giving. There's nothing wrong with that energy at all. Giving yourself, that's what life is. We were created to give ourselves to each other. That's life. But it's like some people don't appreciate life. So therefore, because they've depreciated life, they don't value your investment in them. We're not talking about money. We're talking about caring. You better know who cares about you for real. You better be sure of that. And you better be fucking absolutely sure that motherfucker actually cares about you. Because what if they don't, baby girl? Wouldn't it suck to wake up one morning after investing yourself into someone for 4 or 5 years and wake up to find out they don't care? That is traumatic. I have heard this every time I hear a story of we were together for 20 years or 5 years or these long relationships. For me, a year is long, bitch. And then we're no longer, I'm like, wow, I don't know how you recovered. I barely recovered after a 2-month relationship ended. I don't know how the fuck you went 5 years. And then it was just, I found out that they didn't care. We were married for 20 years and I woke up and found out she didn't care. That's a red flag to me, girl. About you. See, when somebody tells me their divorce stories or their breakup stories, as much as they're always going to mostly be talking shit about their ex, depends on who you're talking to. You're talking to the wife or the husband. There's two sides to the story. His and hers, girl. His and hers, girl. You a dumbass bitch when you only want to listen to one side, girl. Listen to both. That's a wise bitch. You got to see it from both sides of the marriage bed, girl. If you just one of them, I only listen to the wife's story, or you are a dumbass bitch, girl. Men are accused of a lot of things. Men are used, but are they guilty of that? Well, let's hear it from his side of things. Find out about how you were. And then maybe his behavior makes sense to me. But the question is, why did he stay with you for so long? Is the red flag for me. You see what I mean? That's what I mean. When I hear these divorce stories from these dudes, and I've heard a lot of them from dudes and females too. When I go to the bar, I hear a lot of stories. And when he tells me, but he's trying to holler at me, when he tells me, but he's trying to, it's a red flag, because I'm like, well, you're a red flag because I don't know why the fuck you stay with her that long, knowing she was like that for that whole long. So you're a red flag just from that alone. I don't trust that shit. That's weird to me. That tells me you're a sucker for abuse. And I'm not attracted to a doormat, bruh. People think, dumb females think that meeting a dude who's a doormat is a good thing, like Mr. Pushover. He's just Mr. Back bending over for it. On paper, that sounds good. Like he'll do anything for me. There's always a dark side to that person. Mr. Ted Bundy, I'll help you do anything that you need done. Like, just willing to do anything for you. Mr. I'll make you my servant and you're my queen. There's an underbelly to that person that's very, very, very angry. Yes, honey, I got it for you. I never trust any dude that I see bending over backwards and becoming servile to his woman. No. I also do not trust the female who is servile to her husband. Why are you not both sitting on the thrones together side by side? What is up with the servile attitude that you have? One is, quote, higher than the other. That you are both a red flag. I do not believe in the Bible. If he's sitting there saying, women submit to your husbands, or you're a red flag. Because are you going to submit to me too sometimes? So hell to the no, red flag. He doesn't believe I have a voice, red flag. And it's just sad that you're literally a walking feminist stereotype. Because you are the feminist propaganda that feminists are propagandaing about. So any dude who's like, women are supposed to be servile and, being the bearing of my seed, like that stereotype of patriarchy. Patriarchy is matriarchy. It's one and the same energy. It's two sides of the same coin. So technically, patriarchals are feminists. Just the same person, just inverted. It's the same shit. That felt good to say. So, be careful of these female bosses out here. Any female who refers to herself as follows: I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a boss bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a bitch, I'm a boss, I'm a shine light. Red flag. She is looking for a servile male. I'm a boss bitch. She's looking for a servile male. If she's wearing stilettos, red flag. Stilettos for females is knife fetish. Okay. Females are statistically, and just considering the females who wear stilettos and power suits, they are very violent people. That they just wear their violence. That's the whole point of the power suit. It's an intimidation. It's signifying violence, and the stiletto is representing a sharp object. I will stab you. It's a knife fetish. And these long nails are also knife fetish. It's just knife fetish. These females just hide their violence in a very, a certain way. Most females are poisoners. Yes, I would say the rumors are true. Even though we have banging Betty out here with her Glock, most females are probably too pussy to pull the trigger because they're just too petty and the death is too quick. Most females desire to torture somebody. Most. Females like to drag shit out more than males. It's just dudes, they have the ability to torture, but females, I feel, have the more particular torturistic skill. I don't know though. It's hard. It's a tie right now. It seems that the dudes are they're realizing some things on how to really do back to her what she's done to him. I get that vibe from these dudes these days. You finally figured it out. It's the little things that'll fuck with her. You know what I mean? Just move that one thing in the house that she likes right there. She'll have a blow up. Little things, like she's looking for that thing and you moved it, you hit it, Like fuck up little shit in the house so she can't use it. Oh, so sorry. Little things piss females off. Just the littlest things. As long as you know how to fuck with the little things and you can make a bitch mad all fucking day. Oh, so sorry. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. You can cause a bitch to have a car accident. Yeah. You know how you do that? You make her so mad before she leaves the house that she rushes out. The bitch is, I'm leaving. Grabs the keys. Pat, 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 pat. Slam the door. Pat, pat, pat. Get in the car. Rawr, roars out of the driveway. That's the bitch that will have, bitches have car accidents after heavy fights because they're so angry from the fight. They have blind rage on the road. Seeing red on the road because they're so mad because of something that just happened. That's why you should, if you're really fucking with a bitch and you want her to die in a car wreck, you call her and you say something really fucked up to her while she's driving. And then she'll probably end up wrecking because she'll be so upset. I've never done this. I'm just saying that's what happens out here. Bitches get in car wrecks because of fights. What can I do? I just have to go for a run. Somebody pisses me off. I'm leaving. I go for a run. I can't get in the car and go for a quick drive. Blaring Megan Thee Stallion. There she goes. Beware of these females speeding and listening to Megan Thee Stallion. Red flag. If they have Snapchat, that's immediate red flag for me. We've covered that a long time ago. You're like out of there for me immediately. I can tolerate you having a Facebook more than I can tolerate you having motherfucking Snapchat. I can tolerate you having a Twitter and a Facebook more than I can tolerate Snapchat. Even in Instagram, I can tolerate more than Snapchat is an immediate no-go. Instagram is a close second. And then just all the social media. You know what I mean? But if you're posting pictures of yourself on Instagram, you're a red flag for me. That's just me though. That means a lot of people then, obviously. What can I do? Where do I go, bruh? Where do I go? Where's the Where's the Snapchat free society, bruh? Can I go there? I'll join that commune, bruh. Where's the Instagram free society? We need to create an app for people who don't have Instagram and say, for all the people who don't, then we have another social media app. See what I mean? Here's an app for for everyone who doesn't have social media. And then that's the new social media. Damn it. We were trying to get rid of it, Bob. We were trying to get rid of it. So yeah, that's that. And I'm high as fuck. Is it the rain cleared? I really gotta go. I gotta go out. I forgot I'm going out. That's how much I'm paying attention. And we're just gonna be chilling, and hopefully everyone has a wonderful night. I'm in a great mood. I have literally no plans to meet anyone tonight. I mean, we have no more expectations. If we did have any, because I don't even know if I did. It's hard to say. But if I did have any expectations, the last few months have just totally ignited. I have no expectations. I don't expect to meet a good man at the bar. I expect to meet liars, tigers, and bears, girl. And I'm there to laugh. I might go live. I don't know. I'm not worried about any angry people and hating hoes. Like, we're not there. We don't care. We're not going to pay attention to the haters tonight. We're just like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? You just got who cares? Like, you don't even feed into their plot lines. If you're going out tonight, who cares about that hating hoe from your little small town? Like, who cares? Just just enjoy your night. Everyone should enjoy their night. Enjoy a cocktail, smoke some weed, do your drugs. You know, I don't even care anymore, whatever drugs you do. Like, you're going to do them anyways, so just go do them. You know what I mean? Like, no, don't do the drugs. Like, I'm not going to plead with you, motherfucker. Do your drugs, guys. Do your thing. I'm going to be doing my thing. I'm not going to be walking up on anyone tonight. I'm going to be minding my business at the bar. The security footage will prove it. Get that security footage of tonight, girl. And I'm not worried about nobody. I'm going to be in my own world. Nobody cares. But tonight's just going to be intense. So that's why we're going to remain calm. I got to go. Okama, see you soon, because she's watching.